My name is Puneky, and I graduated from Mason in 2006. After leaving Mason, I went up to New York. I was there for 3 years. There I performed with a couple of companies. I performed with Dance Tactics Performance Group. We'd actually started at Mason when Keith Thompson was still faculty there. It was a fantastic company. I actually helped to manage it. It was really probably the highlight of my performance career. I also performed with Ellen Cornfield Dance after auditioning for her. Also, a wonderful time, a fantastic group of people, a very different style than Dance Tactics, and it was hard sometimes to kind of bring the two together. After that, after 3 years in New York, it was time for a change, and I took a path that's pretty different, I think, from most dance majors. I was always a nerd growing up. Susan frequently called me one in class. I'm sure you've experienced that. I actually went to medical school, finished that, did my residency back in New York, and then afterwards moved out here to Los Angeles as I joined the faculty at UCLA as a primary care doctor and a professor helping to teach the medical students. I think dance actually helped to get me into medical school. What really makes or breaks you is an interview. What worked in my favor was my second interview was an anesthesiologist in New Orleans who was on the board of the New Orleans Ballet Association. So we spent my entire interview talking about their upcoming season and did I have any suggestions for companies that they should bring in future years. I always say that dance is what got me into medical school. At this point, I've been away from Mason so long. I'm not sure if I have any specific memories that I remember, but what I do remember is just how wonderful and opening and accepting and fantastic my time was there. I met some of the best friends that I've ever had in my entire life in the dance department. We've all ended up in different places now, but every time we get together to visit, it's like we never dropped a beat. That was thanks to the dance department. That was thanks to Mason. Also, Marge and Sally and all of the faculty, Buffy and Linda and Susan and Dan and everyone. It was such a fantastic experience that's what I remember, I think, most is the people.